Thursday Night Baseball. The Athletics against the St. Louis Cardinals, and maybe the throwback uni rifle. Marcotte's lineup starts with Tony Kemp. He's back in there after becoming a dad for the second time. Then Zach Geloff.
10th game overall for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Schmidt, Taylor Motter, Tommy Edman, and Nolan Arenado. And the outfield left to right, Tyler O'Neill, Lars. Conclusion. Tony Kemp leads it off for the Athletics. Are underway on this Tuesday night. Van over the crew chief. Rupar is there to make the play.
Going to be kind of redirected towards the too fun.
And quickly, Marcotte's had to do a lot of mixing and matching with the lineup. 119th different line focused on today's game. Right field for Rooker, the A's first base runner. It's 9 and 5 at bats. So when he tops, and Goldschmidt will take it. And the A's are done. It'll be Goldschmidt and Arenado 2 and 3. Then Burleson, O'Neill, and Walker.
Start of the season, 20 starts last season. Told you. When something to
the Tigers. It's big league time with the Orioles. It's Brown, Geloff, Allen, and Jordan Diaz on the infield. Tony Kemp in left, for Ruiz in right, and Tyler.
When it's
get between Ruiz and Butler and all the way, and no relay.
The way around from first.
When somebody like Goldschmidt, interleague too, he's got 33 RBIs in interleague play this year, the most of anybody.
Out.
Except for Arenado, and he clumps it to lead.
To it, long, through it.
Getting our first look at Alec Burleson. But he was a big left-handed. On the strikeout. And Tony Kemp will have this one for the second out.
Ball. And Walker would go in safely to third.
Option for Seth. And that is in the bullpen. Butler reaching for the wall, has just enough.
Trying to get that game plan right. And I know it might not feel like the ball starts coming out of the hand. Those things can change.
Hasn't quite come yet.
Well, and think about the position that Tyler.
I've caught this guy. I don't even know what plan. Figured out plan A. And that's going to. Their primary shortstop was Paul DeYoung. He's no longer with the Cardinals. He's a Toronto Blue. That didn't go his way. That time he gets the edge. And that's the. So you'll hear the newts, and he's trying for two.
I think ultimately what you're trying to create
and be a part of this, trying to come together. Good job by Watkins. Gets the zero.
Premium food and beverages and parking. So visit athletics.com/groups to learn more.
Tommy John surgery in 20 derailed that trek, and there's to get things back next year. Allen reaches on an.
Remember Mark Canna.
Asians. Second to third. I want to do damage.
One has been able to do so.
He's running and he's in safe. At Acuna Jr. about 3 weeks because of the shoulder injury when he was on the shelf. And now.
Right, in a point of even leverage, if you will, where it's kind of 50-50.
He stayed committed and got back. Cast your eye for a long ways once you're 630 feet above him.
He got 2 quick outs and gave up the double to Newtmark. Was able to come back and punch out Paul to just get outs, get deeper in.
A couple of hops for Geloff and 2 away. Kind of coming in and out of that other spot. Hogan Harris among them. And waiting to see anybody else picking you up. And a good 1-2-3 inning for Watkins.
.com/tickets.
Run for Seth Atkins. When he's 0 for 2 tonight. Hudson will take it all the way.
You can see that bat really start to come around.
Nobody.
Well, you know, for a long time there's comparisons made, especially here. Play as good defense as we can.
Barr will track this one. And the A's go in order.
Even when they're ahead. And I think that has boded well. You're not.
His 11th home run of the year was last time up. He'll take the free pass. Because they're getting a chance to get behind the plate tonight. That's 5 in a row now. That just can't defend that. There's not a whole lot you can do. All the way into the corner. 5th run of the night.
The home run he hit in the first inning. A laser on a curve.
Is, you know, a growth moment scenario. The bat of Motter, but there's one away. Going to bring the infield in for Edman. Chase dives! He caught it! And about that! Lawrence Butler starts the 5th inning for the Athletics. Still a tremendous amount of buzz in the A's.
But the game in Springfield.
Whew. Great play by Edman. Perfect about 5 or 6 every season for Oakland.
From the wall.
Here in the top of the 5th.
Oh, my.
47 on the year for Louis.
A's evening ball game.
3rd time through for Spencer Watkins against Pan. Nice play by Geloff. Miller is going to start at AAA or double at A-ball Stockton.
Swung the bat.
Off a left-hander, by the way.
Yeah, talk about hanging in there.
That's the attempt of Nick Allen. So well, the A's are going to try to stay in this game, and that means Marcotte stand potentially to try to stay in this game.
Well, again, you're trying to, as I always.
And here is 4 of his 8 home runs this year for the Cardinals have come in the month of August. And Austin Pruitt has been effective. He's on a roll. He's retired 9 in a row. Walker will get to it. There's 1 out.
Up.
Barr will go into a slide and stay with it to make the catch. Left the target. Great concentration.
Great piece of hitting from Brent Rooker with 2 strikes.
Experts. Taylor Scott. He's worked his way back.
Maybe a little closer to him. You can see some length in that swing.
Some back issues. A long run, and it's going to get between Butler. Double bounces on the track and bring the infield up. With Tommy Edman at the plate. Edman, by the way, is not your team. Allen's going to come home.
And get rid of quickly. Soderstrom does a phenomenal job back there of helping us, of diligent work.
In that case, the footwork during the game. That's going to load the bases. It seems Dallas, the 8th. Runners break, 3-2 pitch. Oh, excellent job by Taylor Scott. Listening off the side.
The arch. You just.
2 hops, and Edman will have this in short. And a heck of a night. Got his first hit in this series.
Sometimes that's just how things go for a. And that's when you see hitters, start to.
It was right in his path. His last. Done it. His first down in St. Louis. Magnificent drive off of Butler's bat.
Yeah, the law dog
Straight away left. Clubhouse and get it back to Lawrence Butler, and maybe for a bat or something and nothing more. Second out. Tuesday in St. Louis. Been a couple of times where Esty has not been happy. And that is down. For Ruiz has made his presence known with his feet and his glove and his arm.
Against the righties.
In the left, and right there to make the catch is O'Neill.
All about the kids bouncing back.
It's a place they believe they should. Arenado starts the 7th with a single as Burleson roped to the Athletics and been used sporadically as the long man. That right at Allen, back to first, and O'Neill 0 for 5 in the series. Come get that, and he does. Arenado gets. A little slower.
That's it.
Gone to left with a double, has gone to right with a single. Did he go? Good spot for the A's pitching staff. Nick Allen gets the job done. So Verhagen into his second.
It looks like.
In the air a long time for Walker. When it's time for a change, thinks the oil change. 13 at bats on the rehab at AAA Las Vegas.
Should things get that far, Mark Kotze decide to match up.
He never left. Slaps one to left, and run is at the plate. And person to Jordan Diaz.
That's it.
This double play will close it out, so Kingman's into the 7th. And that's going to get out of it. That's number 11.
Just caught a sinker from Zach Neal.
And 169 on the year, which is third best.
With a negative 26.
We'll have this one. Well, a year ago when they won 9, you're asking for an awful lot. It's kind of like talking about the Padres with their chances.
Well, it looks like he's rocking a Duke.
2-2 to go in the right. Ruiz throw and wide to support their team and have for years. If they hit it most of the time, I'm going to catch it. And just give me a consistent bounce. And Goldschmidt would get 90 feet close. Auto tonight. Try to explain to those that were teaching Dominic to play. Number 44. Shot by Perez, and finally. An early home run from Marcell Ozuna. They never look back. Lead for the Twins in the Central. Got him. The Edmund home.